today we have a 10-hour coach ride, but on the way we are stopping at a Salk Lake. Okay, so here we are in the Cistern Bastion. We're off to the Grand Bazaar now. I found 250 lira, so I'm going to look to spend that. Okay.
This is Viagra.
Okay. Good morning everybody, it's another day, our last day in Cappadocia. A little bit less dramatic than yesterday morning.
Doesn't include proposals, so I'm not satisfied.
But it's still really cool. There's a really awesome mist at the bottom, and it's just making it look like extra dramatic. Today we have a 10-hour coach ride and that thing behind us. But on the way we are stopping at a Salk Lake. It's the largest in Turkey. It could be really cool if the weather's right. It could have the whole mirror effect. This is amazing. It's a great way to start the day for a long journey ahead. We'll be back in Istanbul, and then we'll have one last day in Istanbul before we go back home. Let's see what the day brings. Okay, we just stopped on this service station and our guide has just told us this is an 800-year-old hostel which they refurbished. Essentially what they used to do, the traders on the Silk Road used to have stop off at various hostels like this hundreds of years ago to rest. So in these stalls just in front of me where some of the chairs are now is where they used to sleep, and in the aisle is where their animals used to sleep. Unexpected, but it's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know what lake we're on, but we're on a Salk Lake, and as we were just talking about, we wanted to go to this one in Bolivia, and this one is huge. But the sun has gone in a little bit, so we're not sure we're going to get that look that we want. It all kind of reflects, but it's still really cool. I don't know if you can see it. It's all a bit, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's cool. But we're seeing just a little bit of water just there that we're thinking it might be quite cool. If we can get the mirror look. Now we'll just start trying to get as many photos for everybody as possible. Behind the Instagram, this is what it looks like. So this is like, if you can see it, it's like a big salt. It's cool though, and then you get this all awesome reflection that you can see here. This is on the road to Ankara. If you do a tour from Cappadocia to Istanbul and you get a coach, it's likely they'll stop here. It's probably not worth going really out of your way to get to it. I mean, there's actually a really cool other Salk Lake in Cappadocia. So if you are going to Cappadocia, you can possibly go to that one, and it's like pink colour. This is it right here. So that's an alternative that you can do. Still south of Ankara at the moment, so we've still got hours ahead. And we'll check back when we're in Istanbul for our last night in Turkey. You might notice that it's another day in Istanbul. That's because we didn't go out because we saw that the Grand Bazaar was closed. So that's something that we're going to do today. And we're also going to see the Cistern Bastion as well, which looks really, really cool. We've only got a few hours before we've got our flight later tonight. But first of all, I think we're off to the Cistern Bastion. Okay, so here we are in the Cistern Bastion. I've no idea what it is. I think it's like a water supply thing, or possibly a Roman
It's
bar.
an ancient Roman water supply.
There we go. Very symmetrical. If you want loads of photography, seems like the best place to come. It was 120 lira to get in, so about £10.
90.
190, sorry. Let's just explore as much as we can.
Just to see you, night for hours, just to please you.
Kate's been learning about this
A little
place.
bit. It's a Roman aqueduct. It's saying that Istanbul doesn't have a natural source of water. It's like, although it's like a great like trading city, it doesn't have, that's like its one downfall. It doesn't have a water source. So Romans built this, and then this was like restored throughout the centuries. It's one of the only like examples of a water supply that has stayed the same, because like the Romans had all sorted out all the water sources, and then like, you know, we updated it. This is one of the only ones that has stayed the same. And then the Ottoman Empire, it was restored again to be used again.
Yeah, it's just still a really cool place. I'm going to just take as many photos so it's as cool as possible.
You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from.
It's raining. Why couldn't it rain when we was in that Basilica thing? That's what I want to know.
It probably did.
Anyway, we're off to the Grand Bazaar now. I found 250 lira in my jeans pocket, which I had no idea I had, so I'm going to look to spend that. So we're going to see how much little food we can get for 200 lira. Okay, we're finally here in the Grand Bazaar. We got through the rain. It's really cool. It's massive. So the Grand Bazaar, for those who don't know, one of the oldest shopping places in the world. There's been a bazaar here for over 1,000 years. It's quiet at the moment, but there's just a lot of people shouting you to get in their shop, getting you to come go to different places you don't really want to go, but they keep doing it. So but it's cool. You just got to kind of, there's almost so much noise going on and so much haggling that you kind of just blend in with the crowd. But we're just going to go into the Old Bazaar, which is the part of the bazaar that's been there for 1,000 years. So let's see what goes on with that. So we found this little shop in the Grand Bazaar that's doing amazing Turkish delight. It's going to let us try little bits, and if we really like it, we're going to buy some. So far, it looks amazing. Which ones don't have dairy, do you know?
Or they
Don't have, no have.
No, dairy. Great.
Great.
I want to try the chocolate one then. The peanut one looks good.
Turn your camera here. I will explain.
Go on.
for you.
Yeah, go for it.
This is actually for relaxing. It's relax tea.
Okay.
This is Viagra.
Okay.
This is for diabetes or a diabetic. You can drink it.
Alright, how's this? Menthol tea?
Spinning my eyes.
It's good for a cold.
Yeah, for cold if it was really hot.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like lemony.
We've got our Turkish, not really Turkish delight, is it?
But it is. It's what's actual Turkish like. What we get is like the jelly stuff, which isn't real Turkish delight.
No. So if you want to go, there's like these toilets. Try and put it on the map if I can. I'm not exactly sure where we are. But yeah, that was really, really cool. And what's really cool about it was because Kate wasn't sure if she'd actually be able to eat a lot of it, because obviously if it had dairy in it, and it doesn't.
I think they make it tastes like the nugget that I had at the hotel, which is made with tahini. So maybe they have it with tahini and they flavour it with hazelnut and flavour it with chocolate.
Yeah. I know, and that was it. We found it, and it's awesome. Okay, you might notice that we are back in the airport. This is where we end our trip. After 4,000 kilometres around this beautiful country, this is it. It's been incredible. This is a place you absolutely have to visit. There is simply so much to see and do in this country, and I've hoped I showed you how beautiful this country can be and that I've inspired you to take a trip to Turkey. Now, if you feel like I haven't been as detailed in where to stay, what to do, how we got around, I will be doing videos of them. I'll be doing a review of the travel talks, tour as a whole, and I also will be giving you an in-depth guide to Cappadocia, into Istanbul and all the other places that we visited. Have any questions about them though in the meantime, please let me know and I'll try and incorporate that into my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this kind of travel series. It's the first time I've done it on this channel, and I hope to catch you on my next video. See you later.